Hi, friends. How are you? It is still Financial Literacy Month. Hi, Jerns. Thanks for joining. You are one of my biggest fans, and so am I of you. I love you, girl. Listen, y'all. I haven't gone live for the past 2 days, and I wanted to make sure that I stop in. It is still Financial Literacy Month, and I promise to bring you some information that can help you in your future planning. So, today I had a wonderful time at the ACA Women's Conference, Women Wellness and Wealth Conference. I am always staying on top of my game so that the information that I share with you is definitely current, innovative, and useful. So, that was great today. And I'll make sure I share some more on what we talked about there. But today, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Social Security. Many times I get questions about Social Security benefits. And Social Security is such a beast when it comes to how it works, how does it affect you, what are their rules, what things can affect you. I know that many teachers are super surprised when they get to the time to apply for Social Security benefits and they don't get what they expected or thought they would have gotten. And I'm sure that that affects other people that work primarily for governments and receive a government pension and things like that. But that's a story for another day. This was a question that came up regarding benefits and disadvantages of taking your Social Security while you're working, especially after full retirement age, right? So let's talk a little bit, right? What are the benefits of taking your Social Security, of continuing to work while receiving your Social Security? Right. So, number one, of course, it's supplemental income. So, more money is coming in the household. Social Security provides additional income and enhancing your financial security and your flexibility. You're able to do more things with more money. Right. So, having a job, you have that coming in and taking your Social Security increases that amount of money that's coming into the household. The things that you have to watch, look at, well, number two is the fact that there's increased monthly benefits, right? Delay If you delay your Social Security benefits until after full retirement age, you might come across that. The acronym for that is FRA, which right now is around 67 years old for the people who are retiring. Um, uh, if you delay it beyond your full retirement age, you will get higher monthly payments, right? So the sooner you take Social Security benefits, the less you will get. And if you delay it beyond that. So if you're working and you do not necessarily need to collect your Social Security benefits in order to survive, you can delay those benefits and receive higher amount of monthly benefits until you die. Especially, it's going to be rewarding to those of you who live beyond your expected um, not due date, but your your expected life, expect your life expectancy. You live beyond that, right? So if you so you end up getting even more benefits when you're living into 90 and 95 and things like that, and you're receiving more benefits at higher rates if you had delayed your Social Security beyond full retirement age, right? Um, the third benefit is reduce reliance on your savings, right? Says if you have a steady income coming in from work, as well as Social Security, you may need to draw less on your retirement savings, which can enable your retirement savings to last longer. And that's a benefit, especially that many of us are living longer. So that is a benefit. We don't have to pull down those those drawdown on our pension or our retirement savings, and they can last us longer, right? Additionally, Social Security comes with inflation protection, and I put that in quotes because although all those Social Security benefits are adjusted for inflation, ensuring that your monthly payments keep up with the pace of rising living cost. Although it does that, it didn't work so much for us in the last couple of years, right? But at least you know that it is going to go up, trying to keep up with the pace of inflation. But we had a couple of rough years where the inflation was higher than normal, right? So those are the things that some of the benefits, right? Getting additional income into the home, delaying your Social Security, of course, can mean that you get higher benefits later on. uh, Reduce reliance on your savings, meaning that you're not spending so much of your retirement savings, and then it lasts longer. uh, as well as inflation protection. But there are some disadvantages to working while receiving your Social Security. And that first one is an earnings limit. So if you're under your full retirement age, your Social Security benefits will be reduced if you exceed that maximum earnings limit, annual earnings limit that they have set for you. In 19, sorry, not 19, in 2023, that number was $19,560. So if you go above that $19,560, then you will be quote unquote penalized for working. And I think, don't quote me on this, they take $1 as such. You want to plan for that. You want to know about it and you want to plan for that. Okay. And this is not any kind of advice that I'm giving you. This is information that I'm sharing with you so that you can research for yourself, or we can look at your particular situation and figure out what applies to you personally or not. Okay, understanding that there can be additional taxes on your benefits, because dependent on your income level, up to 85% of your Social Security benefits may be subject to income tax. 85%. I have a 90-year-old client right now that her Social Security taxes is 85% of it is being taxed. Okay. Um, and the other part I'm going to talk about later, which is how your retirement savings, whether it's in 401ks or some other kind of individual retirement account, which a 401k is, that how those also get taxed. That's something that you need to know and need to understand. And I'll make sure I talk about that. Also, taking Social Security while you're working may affect other benefits like eligibility for government benefits, such as Medicaid or food stamps and things like that. If you're bringing in additional income, that may affect you. And so that's something that you should think about, because I've had clients that are not able to qualify for some benefits because they were working and the income was $1 above the amount that they are bringing in. So you have to look at all of the options and decide what is best for you. Also, this might affect some people. While you're working, you may have reduced benefits for your dependents or your spouse. They may be getting reduced benefits because you are working. So understanding that this is a massive task, coordinating your Social Security benefits with your work income. It's a complex thing and requires careful planning and record keeping. And understand this, there's a potential that Social Security can overpay you. You do not want to owe the government. Those people can just take your money, right? So if you receiving Social Security benefits while working, you may need to repay them some benefits. If you don't believe me, the nightmare that this can cause, Google it. Google is your friend. All right. But if your earnings exceed the annual limit and you receive those benefits, you will now have to pay that all back. I've seen where some people received in excess of $30,000 overpayment and they did not care. You had to pay it back, even though they paid it to you over how many ever years. Okay. Um, and then remember that taking Social Security benefits while you're working may reduce your lifetime income if you live beyond your average life expectancy. So meaning that when you take Social Security benefits before your full retirement age, and you're getting a lower amount. And then if you live way beyond your your average life expectancy, you're going to continue to get that same lower amount, even though it's going to be adjusted, right? So it's really important that you measure or weigh these benefits and disadvantages and consider your own individual circumstances, your income needs, your long term financial goals, and consider sitting down with a financial professional that can help you with this. All right. I'm going to talk about in a future video about how this affects teachers and government workers and something called the windfall provision. All right. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about additional topics because these are all financial literacy topics. And now we're going deeper, right? Now we're going deeper. And we're not just talking about savings and investments and emergency funds and things like that, but we're really talking about how certain decisions that you make now will affect your future. Although all of those means the same thing. Thanks for joining me today. This is Carmen with the Big Facts Money Show. I'm on there every Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. You can also find me on Facebook, right here on Facebook, right here on YouTube. You can find me on LinkedIn. You can find me on TikTok if that continues, because I just saw where the House voted that if they don't sell TikTok, they may be banning it. So I think it's going on to the Senate to see what happens. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm there for right now. I'm also on another platform called Clapper. Find me on there wherever you need we can. Oh my goodness, my I got interrupted there. But so that we can continue to build a great financial legacy. Talk to you soon. Bye. Have a good one.